you say? You in heaven? All right then, there it is. Can't be mad at that. Let's go. How am I feeling? I don't know. We just started. So, you know, man, thank y'all for coming out and spending y'all time with us. Yeah. This is our second day in the desert at this venue. Man, I love this stage. It's awesome. We out looking at the mountains. We're in the heat. We're in the coolness. We're in the desert. Yesterday was Prince's birthday. Long live the Prince, for sure. But Gemini season here, all day long, Gemini season. For all y'all crazy ass Geminis out there. Yeah. So, really appreciate y'all coming, because me and the fellas on this stage right here, we got together, music brought us together in a really cool way. I didn't know the greatness of the people here on stage tonight. So I'm gonna take a little time to introduce these awesome people and give a little explanation. I mean, in this day and age, they video and YouTube everything, so I don't know if you heard me say this shit before. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are asking, like, so how you just gonna go from like rapping, like just saying these verses all your life, and then you just gonna get up on stage and play flutes? And it really wasn't a plan, you know. I have to say that. Just like when me and Big Boy started Outkast, we just were some high school kids just wanting to rap, and we just, you know, tried it in that way, and it ended up being, you know, what y'all know. So in the same way I was watching videos, saw somebody rapping, rapped along to what they was rapping, was turned on by it. It's the same way I got into playing flutes and other instruments. I know people be calling it a flute album and all this kind of stuff, but it's not just flutes, man. You know, it's all kinds of shit. You know, it's just sounds, and yeah, we appreciate y'all coming for that. But I moved to California years ago. And I know y'all can tell because my accent ain't as southern thick as it used to be. When I be listening to interviews, I be like, I'm like, who is that nigga talking? Because it be sounding different to me, you know what I mean? But in California, I be wanting people to understand me. And if I talk in Atlanta talk, y'all wouldn't understand shit I'm saying. So I have to kind of like enunciate my words and slow my shit down a little bit, and like, so, but when I get back to Atlanta, around my partners, it's over. Like y'all wouldn't be able to understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I moved to California, and I've been playing flute, and I ended up running into one of the brothers on stage here tonight. Great person. The same day I met the two individuals I'm going to introduce. So right here to my right, this is Syria Botafacino. Now, I have to tell you just a little tidbit about Syria. So Syria was a little baby, a little child, and he grew up on Alice Coltrane's ashram. So he knew her, talked to her, you know, she was a part of his life every day. So when we met, it was like, whoa, are you serious? Like, and so the week before I met Syria, I've been listening to Alice for almost like a week and a half straight. Sometimes I get an album and I'll just put it on repeat, you know, for about a week straight and don't change it. Just in the car, ride to the same album. And it happened to be Alice Coltrane. And and so I was in this grocery store. I say store because if I was in Atlanta, I'd say a store. So I went to this grocery store, called Erewhon. Home of the $20, $40 smoothies and other curated awesome items. Yeah, but I was in line checking out, and this dude comes up to me and said, "Hey man, I heard you've been playing flute around town," and I knew we would meet. And so I knew one day I'd run into you, and it happened to be Carlos Nino. Now, if y'all don't know Carlos Nino, when y'all get back to y'all homes or cars or whatever, y'all just Google all these names that I'm saying right now. There's greatness happening, and I didn't know. I didn't know how great any of these guys were until we just started playing music together. And then I found out later, which was cool because it was kind of just on the strength of loving to do music. I ain't know, none of this stuff, but Carlos Nino and Friends has been going for ages, and I just happened to become one of them friends. Carlos Nino invited me to this event. And it happened to be thrown by Carlos in Syria, and it was an Alice Coltrane tribute event. And Carlos said, "Bring your flute." I brought my flute. I didn't play that night, but Syria's mom, she called me out and was like, "Come on stage and play." I didn't play. I was super nervous. I never played in front of nobody. So I just stayed in the back and watched the whole event happen until it was over. Carlos said, "Come over to the crib, man." So we started playing in Carlos's garage. And that's how we started playing, and that's how we got New Blue Sun. So, yeah. So I'm saying, I know I'm taking a long way, but it was never a plan. Like, I didn't say, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop this rapping, man. I'm gonna become this flute nigga, man." Like, that wasn't the plan, It was just it just happened, and I've always gone with what happened. When we started rapping, I was just a writer. I didn't know I'd even start doing beats. I didn't know I'd start producing Outkast songs. I didn't know I'd start singing. I didn't know none of that shit. So you just kind of go with what's happening. And this is what's happening. So that's why we're here, you know what I mean? That's the truthful way, for me anyway. I'm keep going around. So right here on percussion drums from Noonan, Georgia, D'Anthony Parks, y'all. Yeah. And to the direct left of me, you've heard me say it a million times. I know he's tired of hearing me saying it, but I'm gonna say it forever. He's a musician. He's a magician. He's a sorcerer. This is Nate Mercero, y'all. Yeah. So I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. I know y'all came to hear music. So thank y'all for coming and just spending time with us. And one thing I gotta tell y'all, so everything we're doing, it's just live and direct. So thank y'all for coming and spending time, because it's not necessarily a show, but thank y'all for coming. Because everything we're doing, we're making it up on the spot. We don't know what we're gonna play when we hit the stage. So thank y'all for whatever y'all bringing and giving us, and we throwing it back out at y'all. Thank y'all.